Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I thought it would be really fun to do Would You Rather. I've never done it before and I've seen Hunter and Devin, the Cordell fam, do this a few times and I thought that this would be really fun. I thought of a lot of it myself and I had a friend help me, and I also had you guys on my IG pick some Would You Rather questions. If you'd like to participate in any of these videos, make sure to go follow me on IG, and I do post there weekly. I'm trying to post more and more on there, so go give me a follow on there and let's get into this video. Okay, so some of them are normal, some of them are funny, some of them are crazy. So they start off normal and then they get weirder and weirder as the video goes on. So the first one is, would you rather be tall or short? So I'm 5'1", so that's hard for me because I've always wanted to be taller than I am. So I think I would want to be tall, but I wouldn't want to be too tall. So maybe 5'5", 5'4", 5'5", just a little bit taller than I am, but not too tall. So I mean, that's a tricky question because no, I don't want to be like a 6'6", over 6 foot person or like taller than that at all, but I would like to be a little bit taller than just 5'1", so it's kind of a weird question for me because I am shorter. Would you rather be without your phone for a week or internet for a week? That's a hard question, but I would have to say phone. Because if I have internet in my computer, I can still text, I can still get everything that I need off my computer without my phone. So I would probably say my phone, just because I use Instagram and TikTok and all those apps a lot. So probably the computer, so I can still get all that stuff. Plus I have my iPad, so I can still use that as well. So I would say my phone, which is a really tricky question because I really can't live without my phone, so that's a tricky question. Also, if you guys want to answer these questions in the comments below, I'd love to see your guys' answers of what you guys would choose. Would you rather be too cold or too hot? Too hot. I am always cold and I hate being cold and my bones ache and I just don't feel good when I'm cold. So I'd much rather be hot, honestly. I would rather live in a hot state anyway. So definitely I'd rather be hot. Would you rather go on a blind date or go out with someone online? That's hard. Probably go out with someone online just so you can like see their profile, see like a little bit about them without just doing a total blind date and not seeing the person beforehand and not knowing the person, anything about the person. So I'd probably say go out on a date with someone online. I don't want to do either, but if I had to choose, I would say go out with the person online. Okay, so if you guys watch Josh and Katie J vlogs, this one will make sense to you. If you don't, it won't make sense. So the question is, and I got this off of my IG and I love this question, but it's so hard for me to answer. Would you rather spend a day with Josh or with Katie? I don't know. I know I have to choose one and that is so hard for me. Probably Katie, just because Josh is such an adrenaline junkie. I don't know. But I don't know. Both can both be an answer because I can't really choose one. So I would say Katie if I had to choose, but I don't want to choose, so I'm gonna say both, even though that's not an answer. And that probably can't be an answer, but I don't care. I know this is Would You Rather, but I can't choose between the two of them. I just love them both and I can't choose. Would you rather have to speak in rhyme for the rest of your life or have to speak in riddles for the rest of your life? Riddles. I have a very hard time rhyming. I've always had a hard time rhyming, so I think I would rather speak in riddles for the rest of my life. I honestly don't want to do either, but if I had to choose, I'd choose riddles. Would you rather be able to communicate with animals or read people's minds? Communicate with animals. I've always wanted to know like what animals are saying, and like if my dog barks, what is he barking at? Or anything like that. Like I want to know what an animal is saying. I could care less what is going through someone's brain. I really don't want to know the answer to that. I really just don't want to know what someone's thinking. So I would say I would want to communicate with animals. I think that'd be really cool, especially like if you go like in wildlife and just be able to communicate with them and know what they're thinking and know what they're saying. I think that would be really cool. Would you rather be deaf for an entire day or would you rather be blind for an entire year? I'd rather be deaf for a day because it's just 24 hours. I know sign language that I would be able to communicate. I can text. I can still do like normal things and still be able to communicate with people, and I can still see everything, like see my surroundings and the beauty of this world. So I would rather be deaf for a day than blind for an entire year. Would you rather be able to teleport to the past or the future? That's a hard one. I think I'd be right where I am right now, but I don't know. Maybe to the past to tell my younger self certain things that I wish she knew. So probably the past. I think that's what I would do, and just with certain situations go back and do things differently. So, I mean, I don't live with regrets, so that's one thing that I don't do. But if I could go back and change a few things, I probably would. But it would be cool to see like my future self and like what I'm doing. So maybe the future, but I don't know. That's a hard one. I may say future to see what my future self would tell my younger self, maybe. Would you rather give up social media or eat the same dinner for the rest of your life? Eat the same dinner for the rest of your life. I work on social media. I love social media, obviously. So I would eat the same dinner for the rest of my life and not give up social media. I'd just pick something that I really love and just eat it. So, and it's just for dinner. It's not for breakfast. It's not for lunch. So I would just eat the same dinner for the rest of my life. Would you rather be cold the rest of your life or live on the beach for a year? This kind of goes with the other question of being cold or hot. I'd rather live on the beach for a year. Actually, yeah. Like, actually on the beach is what I think this is asking. Like, actually, like living, like roughing it out on the beach. I would rather live on the beach for a year. Would you rather never be able to laugh again or find everything funny? Find everything funny. I think it would be so sad not to laugh at things, so and never laugh again. That seems so sad to me. So I think I would find everything funny, honestly. That sounds like a good plan to me. And it cracked myself up. I know you guys have seen them videos, so honestly, I'd find everything funny instead. Would you rather be able to breathe underwater or hear from far away? That's a tricky one. That's really, really tricky. I don't think I want my hearing too sensitive like that, so I think I'd rather breathe underwater. It'd be cool to be able to breathe underwater and like under the pool or wherever body of water. So I think breathing underwater would actually be pretty cool. So that's what I'm gonna go with. Would you rather watch TV for a whole week without stopping or go a week without using your laptop? Go a week watching TV without stopping. Because I work off my laptop for both of my jobs. I am on my laptop constantly for stuff, so I'd rather just watch TV for an entire week. And I love watching TV and I love binge watching stuff. Like right now I'm watching Switched at Birth and I'm binge watching it. So I'd rather just binge watch stuff and just watch TV for a week without stopping. Would you rather have a donkey tail or a giraffe neck? I think I got this off the internet and I cracked up when I read it. Neither sounds pleasant, but I think I'd rather have a donkey tail because a really long neck just seems so uncomfortable to me, especially as a human. Like, as a giraffe, that's one thing. But like, as a human, that just sounds so wrong and just so horrible. So I think I would rather have a donkey tail because that just sounds just awful. Like, literally awful to have a long neck. And at least a donkey tail, like, I can move it out of the way and like, it just sounds more pleasant. Neither sounds totally pleasant, but out of the two, the donkey tail by far. Would you rather travel every country in the world or travel to every state in the US in your lifetime? If I could say both, I'd choose both, but I think I would choose, just with the way the world is right now, I think I would choose every state in the US. If it was back a few years ago, I probably would say the world, but I think the US. There's so many places that I've never been to in the US, and that is on my bucket list to travel to all 50 states in the US, so I'm gonna choose the US. Would you rather live in a chocolate factory or a candy shop? If you know me, you know I love chocolate, so I would live in a chocolate factory. Like watching Charlie in the Chocolate Factory and seeing him at Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, I've always wanted that. So yeah, I would live in a chocolate factory by far for the rest of my life. Yep. Would you rather eat pizza for the rest of your life or eat pasta the rest of your life? Pasta. I love both pizza and pasta, but I am a huge pasta eater, so I would definitely choose pasta. Would you rather only drink water the rest of your life or never drink water again? I would only drink water for the rest of my life. A, you cannot survive without drinking water, and B, I am not a big soft drinker. I hate soft drinks. I mean, they're alright, but they're not my favorite. And I mean, I do love milk, but if I had to choose, I would just drink water for the rest of my life. Would you rather never get sunburned again or get fried every time you walk outside? Well, considering I got sunburned today on my arm, I would never get sunburned again. I wish sunburn wasn't a thing. I just wish that, yeah, I would never get sunburned again. Ever. Because getting fried every time you walk outside just seems so miserable, and why would you want to walk outside ever again? So I would definitely never get sunburned again, honestly. Yeah, that's what I would do. Okay, so that is the last question. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below any other videos you'd like to see. Subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on IG if you don't, for extra content on there. I'm trying to post weekly content on there, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.